Hello world, here's Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant, and here is your important update for Bitcoin. Guys, it's really important to watch this. It's a long video, but I have so much things to tell you. So I hope you can enjoy this update and I hope you can use this for your own trading opportunity. Guys, I'm starting now. So here we are. Let's check what's going on with the crypto coins. And first of all, let's check quantifycrypto.com. What's going on with the top 50 coins? We can see here a lot of coins, a lot of altcoins, and we will check what's going on with Bitcoin maybe. And we can see Bitcoin is going down a little bit. A minus about 0.21%. And we can see some coins are going down more as Bitcoin. And we can see some other coins are going up more as Bitcoin. So it's really interesting to watch quantifycrypto.com, guys. If you are trading, you can check this, what coins are going up for the day, what coins are going down for the day. And I think it's really important if you're trading altcoins and Bitcoins to watch this things here. Here on the left side, you have the coins from 1 to 50. Here you have the coins from 50 to 100. You can see AP is going up really nice, Sand, Silver is going up really nice, Mana, and so on. And if we are clicking on the minus coins, AXIS is going down, HELD, HNT, AVE is going down. So a lot of coins are going down here, and you can see what coin is going up and what coin is going down. That's first of all a really important stuff if you are trading the coins. Let's check Bitcoin now a little bit more, and we can see here we have a slightly bullish, really nice 73.6 points, slightly bullish. We are green here, and that's nice. And if we are checking the trend for Bitcoin, we can see we have here a 5-minute, a 15-minute, a 30-minute, a 1 hour, and a 2 hour trend. That's bullish. That's really nice. We have a 4 hour trend that's going down a little bit, 46 points, and 24 hours is looking really bad. It's going down with 11 points. And this does mean, guys, in the short term, it's maybe good to trade Bitcoin. In the long term, it's maybe not so good for the moment. Now, let's check a little bit more. Let's go to Coin Codex. Here is the price prediction. What can we see here? And guys, I have every day a new Bitcoin Coin Codex update. What is the price prediction for the day? Also, for this day, I have a new update, so please watch it. But now let's check this. It's showing us we may go up a little bit. We may go up to 23,800 in the next 7 days. Not bad. Sentiment is bearish. Fear and greed index, extreme fear. We can see we are bullish only with 47% and bearish with 53%. And we can see here is a really big resistance. If we are watching this, the 50 MA is a really big resistance. For the moment, the price about 28,000. That's the first view what we can see. RSI 14. We saw an oversold RSI. This was maybe not the best time to buy on this position to the downside. It's not only this indicator, there are some more, but it was maybe not a bad thing to buy here on the downside if you're watching this one. I bought, and I will tell you more about this later. Here, the next 7 days and maybe June the 30th, the end of June, we will see 23,700, a plus about 10% from today. This would be nice. But, and here is the but. Look at this. July. We're going down maybe. We're going down maybe really hard. So remember, June the 30th, 23,700. And then look at this. A lot of red stuff here, and on July the 22nd we will see maybe 15,000. Guys, that's not good, but we will keep this in our mind. The long price forecast is telling us, attention, we are going down. The short price forecast is telling us, okay, we can go up a little bit more. So what I would like to show you with this picture here, this is the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. Why it is so important. We can see, first of all, a lot of halvings. We see here the halvings, and what can we see? After each of these halvings, we saw a nice upgoing price. Here we saw a halving and we went up. Here we saw a halving and we went up. And we saw a nice halving here on 2012 and we went up also really nice. So the last halving was on this point here. It was in May 2020. After this, we went up really nice. We saw no price in the dark red zone and the bubble territory zone. We saw only prices in the FOMO zone. So a lot of guys, a lot of influencers told us, okay, maximum bubble territory, 150,000, we are coming. And no, It was not this. We went down here really hard again. We retested the orange. It is a purple maybe zone, or yes, it's maybe a bubble zone. And after this, we went down really hard. What I would like to show you with this one here is this stuff, guys. We are now maybe on a basically fire sale. You can see here on the upside, sell, seriously sell is the red one, orange is FOMO, light orange is the bubble, the green one, light green is a hodl, dark green still chap, really dark green accumulate, buy is the light blue, and dark blue is basically a fire sale. And yes, if we are watching at this rainbow price chart, we are for the moment here on the downside, 21,000. It is maybe, if we are watching this, a basically fire sale and maybe not the baddest stuff to make a buy position. But guys, like everything you are watching on internet or on influencers, or I can show you, everything is not for 100%. You have to make your own decisions. That's really, really, really important, guys. For the moment, I can show you, yes, of course, if you are watching the rainbow price chart, it is maybe a fire sale, and it is maybe, if you're watching this one, not a bad stuff to buy Bitcoin, not a financial advice. But here, look at this. We saw a big spike over the dark red. We saw a big spike over this rainbow chart. So it is possible, why not, to see a big spike under this rainbow chart down to 10,000, 5,000. I will show you more in this video, I promise. But this is one thing I would like to show you. It is nice to watch the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. You can see where are we for the moment, maybe. So the next stuff, what I would like to show you is this one. It is the candlestick pattern chart. Why it is so important? These candlestick patterns are showing us, for the most times, the future. We see the candlestick chart here for like this stuff here is the monthly time frame. Look at this, every candle is 1 month. And what can we see for the moment? No pattern here. But the last pattern we saw here was this nice little black cross pattern, a bearish reversal with a high reliability. And what happened after this? We went up a little bit sideways, and then bam, to the downside. It showed us the future. And that's one thing I would like to show you, or I'm showing you on the most things, or on the most days. If I show you an update for Bitcoin, these candlestick patterns are really important. Look at this monthly time frame, a doji star on the highest point on the Bitcoin price with a medium reliability that we are going down. And what happened? Bam, we went down to 30,000 really hard. So yes, of course, I am searching these patterns, and for the moment on the monthly we have no pattern. Weekly we have no pattern here. The last one what we saw was this one, the three outside down bearish pattern. We went down. Daily time frame, that's the thing. On the daily time frame, we saw here on the bottom a bearish engulfing. This little red one is a bearish engulfing with a medium reliability that we're going down more. What's happening? We're going sideways a little bit, and we saw on the bottom this one. Let me show you the bullish engulfing. This green nice candlestick pattern, medium reliability that we're going up, and that was showing us maybe we are building a bottom now, a little up, a little down, a little up, a little down. But I can show you a little bit more. Let's go deeper. Let me show you this one. It is from Linda. It is a really nice analysis, and I would like to show you this one because she is telling us a story that Bitcoin will go down more. Okay, look at this. We saw here a sideways going zone. After this, we went down. The next range, a sideways going zone. After this, we broke it. We went down the next range, and we went down. And now we are in the next range. The next question, will we go down again? So the big thing is we are on the upper side of this sideways going action. And that's one thing why I took a little bit profit of my long position. We are on the upper side. We have a lot of resistance here for the moment. And it's better, in my opinion, to take profit before we will lose profit. That's one thing. And she is showing us, Linda, that we may go down here to the next liquidity zone, to the next big support zone. And this is a price about 16,200. This is showing us, Linda. Thank you very much, Linda, for showing us this one. Now we are going deep into the analysis. Here is the Bitcoin analysis. Here's Tradingfees, and we are checking this stuff now. This is the daily time frame, but I would like to start with the weekly time frame. So, weekly time frame. quick, big overview. Where are we now? What is the next possibility for Bitcoin? And that's really, really nice stuff, guys. I promise. So look at this money flow index indicator on the downside. Look at this. We saw here an oversold money flow index indicator in February. What happened after this? We went up. It was a nice long. Now we are again in an oversold position. We are again with the money flow index indicator under 20 points, 19.82. We are oversold. Maybe it's possible to see the next bottom and the next move to the upside if we are watching the money flow index indicator. Okay, that's one thing. That's only one thing. I will show you a little bit more. We are here, or we saw here, a parallel channel to the upside, a nice green bullish one after we broke it to the downside. Now my next hope is for a long position. What I made on the downside, we see the next parallel channel. But guys, remember, we are in a big parallel channel to the downside. It is a red one, yes, of course, and we are going down here really hard. The trend is our friend. We are going down, so it's really hard to trade against the trend. It's really hard to make long positions if we are going down, but it is possible. That's one reason why I made one. I think it's possible to see a nice little leg to the upside, maybe here to the upside to 28, 27. We will check this a little bit more. And I think it's possible to see a little parallel channel to the upside. But we have to watch more, guys. Let me show you. Remember, money flow index indicator, it's a sign for an oversold Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, and it's possible to go up here. But now, let me show you this stuff here. Let me show you from the deepest point here, 2017, over this point to the upside. This is a really, really big long time support. It is really deep, I know it, but it is a long time support. Look at this, 5,500. It's a really deep point. Forget it for the moment. Let's make a parallel channel to the upside like this one. So now it's interesting, guys. Now I think it's getting really interesting. Why? We can see a parallel channel and we can see a middle line. And guys, remember, in every parallel channel, the middle line has a really big importance. You can see it here, the middle line from here to here. I am drawing a green line. Why? A green line because it is a support. It is a long time support for the moment, and we spiked perfectly to this long time support. And the big question is, look at this, guys. We saw before I answer the big question, look at this. We saw a big fight here with the long time support middle line up. Then we broke it to the downside and we went to the downside. Here we retested it again on this point. It was a price about 13,500. What happened? We retested it and we went down to the bottom of the parallel channel again here on the downside. So the next thing, here we broke the middle line to the upside and now we are over the middle line. We are in a really big uptrend, in a big trend. We are in a really big uptrend in the weekly time frame, guys. We are in a big uptrend. In the daily we are in a downtrend, but in the really big one we are still in an uptrend. And we saw a nice spike once here, we saw a nice spike twice here on the upper channel. After this we went down and now we saw a perfect hit on the middle line. It is really important now to hold this middle line, and I think we will see maybe in the next time a long fight with this middle line. It's possible to spike down a little bit again, but I think we will see a little longer sideways action maybe here on the middle line, maybe like this one. If we will break it to the downside, guys, we have a bad target to the downside. It is a price about 5,500 because it is the bottom of this parallel channel to the upside. And that's the reason why I will show you it's not impossible to see 5,500 again. Nothing is impossible, guys. Remember this one here. The really big stuff is, guys, remember, and that's really important, a big rule: never use money you cannot afford to lose. You have only to use your money for playing the game, but it's possible to lose everything. So guys, attention, if you are trading. Do not use what you need for a living. That's really important. And please, guys, set your stop losses. That's so important. If you would like to know how you can set a stop loss, please write it in the comment. I will show it to you. But it is really important to set stop losses, because why not to go down from 70,000 to 5,000? It is Bitcoin. Everything is possible, guys. If you are a trader, you have to watch this. Really, really important. Okay, enough for the teaching. Now let's move on. 5,500 is possible because it is the bottom of the parallel channel, not impossible. And now for the moment we are over the middle line. Everything is bullish, everything is okay on the weekly time frame, guys. Remember this. We are oversold on the weekly, yes, of course. And now we will go a little bit deeper. I will show you a little bit more. I promised you a large video, and yes, of course, it would be a large video. We go deeper a little bit. Let me show you. The next thing, what I will check here for you, and this before we are going on a daily time frame, is the moving average. Why it is so important? It is the MA21 or the MA20, not so important, but it is a really important support or resistance. And for the moment on the weekly time frame, it is a really, really big resistance. You can see it here. It's coming down. We saw here the fight, we saw here the retest, and after retest, we went down really hard. Now, this blue line, the price about 36,000 maybe, is the next big resistance to the upside. On the daily time frame, it's really important to watch the MA21. Why? You can see it here. We need confirmed closing candles over this, and for the moment we are under the blue one. The price is about 24,000. It is a big resistance, and we need to repeat this one. We need to fight back this blue line. That's the first big thing now. If we are watching this one, if we are watching this long position, we have also the middle line of this parallel channel to the downside. It's not perfectly drawn, but you can see the middle line is really, really important. The middle line has great, Bitcoin is reacting really great on this. You can see it here and here and here again, and here we lost it, and here it is now our resistance. It was a long-time support, now it is our resistance. And if we are going up here more and more, you can see 25, big resistance, middle line, blue line, everything is a resistance for the moment. Okay, guys, let's move on a little bit more. I have more to show you. We saw here the MFI. The MFI was oversold, 8.15 points oversold. It was extreme oversold, and it was also a reason to make a little long position, because if the MFI is so oversold, it's possible to see an upgoing price. And yes, for the moment we are going up in a nice little long position. But remember, we also can draw lines here if we are watching the money flow index indicator, and this one is a red resistance. We have some space to the upside, maybe to the little line, maybe to 25. This is also telling us coin codex, and after touching this middle line, it's really possible to go down really hard again. So the next stuff what I will show you is the ribbon band. On the day, the ribbon band is here, big resistance from a price about 23,300 up to 28,000, big resistance, a lot of resistance. I hate so much resistance, but it is here. So, what else I would like to show you? This is too much. Let me remove one indicator for you. And let me show you the Ichimoku. Ichimoku is so important because on the daily we are now in an interesting position. We have a blue line and a red line if we are watching the Ichimoku, and what can we see? We are in the middle, both of these lines. You can see we are over the blue one and we are under the red one. So let's zoom in a little bit more and let's watch it. Forget this parallel channel, it's not perfectly for the moment. Let's remove it. But you can see blue line. The blue line is the 9 lengths and the red one is the 26 lengths, and we are between both of these lines. Blue line is now a support, red line is now a resistance. So the resistance is also here on this price region 24,700, 25, and on the downside we have 19,600. Remember guys, on a daily time frame it's possible to make big candles. It's possible to go up today to 25,000, or it's possible to go down today to 19,000 or 18,600, because it is the bottom of this nice support here. So this is important. Ichimoku, blue line, red line, use this for trading. I can recommend it. It's really nice. What else can we see? We have a trend line from the downside to the upside, and we can make a drawing like this. It is a triangle, and you can see we are now about to break out this triangle, but in my opinion it's better to draw it like this one to this one. It is rising triangle. You can see this one here. And you know it guys, the rising triangles are for the most times a sign that we're breaking down. It's a bearish sign. Remember this. Okay, that's this stuff. Now we have 90 minutes then, but I would like to show you the 4-hour time frame before we end this video. 4-hour time frame. Ichimoku is not so important. Let's remove this one And let me show you the ribbon. Why it is important? Because we are over the ribbon band. Yes, it is still red, yeah, but it's turning now. It is turning now, maybe really soon into a green one. But for the moment, we are over the little red ribbon band with confirmed closing candles. That's nice. Little candles, but confirmed closing candles. Look at the EMA ribbon, EMA 200, 25. 25 is so a big resistance. It's unbelievable. 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, and here we have a nice green ribbon band with a long signal. You can see it here. You can also this one on my live stream, a nice long signal, and we are over the EMA 200 on the 1-hour time frame, and we are over the green ribbon band for the moment. That's nice. That's okay. That's a good position if you're watching the 1-hour time frame. Why not to went up here more and more? Okay, that's this stuff for the 1-hour time frame. Now let me show you before we end this stuff. Let's remove everything. Let me show you this one. It is a possible thing. Maybe you can see here a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder. This is an inverse shoulder, head, shoulder. We have a nice target to the upside, and now this is a thing what I'm watching on the 1-hour time frame. Let me show you a trend line from here to here. This is a trend line, and what can we see? We broke out to the upside, we retested it, and now from the deepest point to this point here from the trend line, we can make this line and we can use it for a technical target. The technical target for breaking out of this inverse shoulder head shoulder is a price about 26,800. So we saw the breakout, we saw a retest, and this is now a really bullish stuff. For the most times, a really bullish stuff, guys. Remember, we are going down really hard, but it is a bullish stuff because inverse shoulder head shoulder, technical target 26,000, retest after from the trend line here, and now it is possible to go up like this one, like a little rocket. Not impossible, but the times are bad, the news are bad, the Fed is bad, the Ukraine is bad, the war is bad, everything is bad, and that's the reason why it is really hard to make long positions in a really bad bear zone. And we are still in a bear zone if you're watching the daily time frame. Guys, remember Fibonacci. We have to watch this Fibonacci because let me show you this one here, because we have a really important stuff. If we can go up more and more, not impossible, we have the 0.236 as a next big resistance, and it is a price about 29,800. So you have the targets to the upside if you are in a long position like me. Really nice targets to the upside. Remember to use stop losses. Use this one to make profit and to take your profit, guys. That's really important. If we are watching the line chart, we are on this point, guys. Look at this. We saw a nice parallel channel here to the upside. We broke it here, and maybe it's not impossible to retest this one before we go down really hard again. So you see in the big time frame, I'm not ultra bullish. In a short time frame, I see it's possible to make a longer move here to the upside, maybe 30,000, 29,800, not impossible, but a lot of resistance between this stuff. 25,000, a really big resistance, guys. So that's the update. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time. Not a financial advice. Greetings, yours, Biti.
System activated.